professional.
Zoom, she speaks.
Oh, she
Talks to
speaks.
us.
And she's staying on my screen.
It's June 20th. It's 22 degrees outside. We're in the thick of summer. This is not my time of year. I'm more of a fall guy, right? What about you?
Are you kidding? Summer.
Summer?
Summertime. Yes.
No.
Yes. How long have we been waiting for this? How long have we been waiting to go to a patio? I know you haven't.
No, I have not.
I did. Of course I did, because I've got a drinking problem. It was, yeah, I think it's great. I've been waiting for this. I've been dying for this. This is good. Yeah, summertime. Come on, Kevin.
Well, it's decent now that I've got my parents to turn the AC on, now that the house is cooled down.
You talked them into it?
It did.
It hasn't been that bad. Come on.
Did you know about the gypsy moth outbreak that we're having this year?
Yes.
They're literally jumping out of the trees.
Yes, they are, and they're falling on people. Yeah, it's something out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, I got jumped by a gypsy moth just the other day.
You got jumped by a gypsy moth? Yeah. Really?
Took my money.
Took your wallet? I knew that was coming. You know what? They are terrible, terrible things. And I think this has been the worst in years. The gypsy moth, they destroy stuff.
Yeah, I heard they destroy the trees. And I also heard that they can bite humans.
I never heard that. I never heard that one. I don't know about that, right? Someone's making that one up, and we're not going to put up with it. Yes, gypsy moths.
It's really, I find it kind of funny, the stuff that people are willing to bother the mayor of Toronto about. They're asking him about the gypsy moths. What are you going to do, John Tory, about the gypsy moths? You promised us no gypsy moths. There are gypsy moths.
But the good thing about him is when you ask him a question, he can go on forever. Forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And he can really talk a point to death, like just attack it from every angle.
He's a good man and a bit of a talking head. Yeah. And he's good at it. He's very good at it. Yeah, he's a real politician. Yeah, like you said, nothing much he can do about it. They go around. I don't even know if they are allowed to spray for these things now. I don't know.
Can you spray
the way
anything?
Things are going? Not much anymore. And it's probably a good thing, but stuff like gypsy moths take advantage of the situation, Kevin.
Yeah. So yesterday I'm at my parents' place and it's time to mow the lawn. And your brother, my father, tells me.
You put that together, eh?
Yeah.
Your brother, my father.
This guy's a lawn care fanatic.
Hey, listen, it runs in the family. We can't help it. We can't help it.
And so he tells me yesterday that he's going to raise the blade of the lawnmower, right?
Yes. Good idea.
What does that do? That keeps the lawn taller, right?
Yes.
But this is quite the scam he's running here, because I'm the guy who mows the lawn. If he leaves the lawn longer, that means I have to mow it more often.
Well,
right?
Actually, Kevin, it's not all about that. It is better. I think a lot of people like to get that golf course green look.
Yeah, I like that.
But you shouldn't really, especially when the hot weather's coming up with summer that you don't like so much.
Mm-hmm.
With the heat, it's better to have the grass. I forget there's an exact measurement, so you can see we're 2 peas in a pod so far.
Yeah. What is it, an inch and a half?
There is. I don't go and measure it. I firmly believe some people do.
I bet you Pete does. I bet you your brother does.
Well, listen, he's telling you, and we'll write this down. I don't have a pen or mark it. I'm going to agree with him. Oh, I hate doing that. But anyway, he's right in this, because it is better for your lawn. It is better. And he's trying to avoid the lawn looking like shite within about a month and we're going to have a hot summer. Mm-hmm. So actually it makes the, listen to me, eh?
Yeah.
It makes the root system and the grass itself stronger.
Oh, wow.
And don't throw away the clippings.
Don't throw away the clippings?
No, you cut the grass, you leave the clippings, the extra grass lying on the lawn, and he would know that. I'm just trying to educate you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's because biodegradable. It's going to compost itself, right?
Well, it basically, because nutrients before it dies right out go into the lawn and helps it out. So he's doing the right thing, and he's not trying to throw one over on you. or make you work harder, whatever. He's
It
just
sounded
he's
like
good
quite a
luck guy.
scam.
It's not a scam. It's not.
You
You believe what you want to believe, but we'll have this conversation again when you're doing your own place.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be cement front
And
and
you're gonna
back.
say, damn, Uncle Dave, you were right again.
Yeah, I think so. No, did you know
I know
that?
everything.
bef- Did you know that before the Europeans got here, this continent of ours was not covered in grass? They brought it with them, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I never even thought of that.
yeah.
How
When
did you
I,
come up with that one? Okay. So there
well,
was grass. We had grass here.
when you
Come on.
travel the planet, I mean, you go to a few countries and you don't see nearly as much grass as you see over here, right?
Well, different climates.
Oh, okay. but, but so I did a
Well,
little.
am I wrong? I mean,
No,
you
well, you're
talking
right.
no grass in the desert? What are you pointing out? Why? Why?
Okay,
You
so
tell me.
you have a valid point, but I did a little research here, and apparently, grass wasn't popping up in North America until the 1600s when the Euros brought it over. And George Washington,
Okay. Yeah.
with his little compound at Mount Vernon, I don't know if you heard this, the mansion at Mount Vernon,
Yeah.
he popularized grass because he hired some European gardeners. They put down the grass, and then his Mount Vernon mansion was in these images that traveled across North America, and he popularized having a front lawn.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I
there you
I
go.
had never heard that one.
Right
Yeah. Where are you
now,
getting all this from?
I read an article. I
Oh, that's
googled it.
beautifully done. Wow.
Thank you.
Gotta love the internet.
Well, here's a pop quiz for
Okay.
you, Dave.
All
How
right.
many types of grass can you name?
Um, not that many. Is it Kentucky bluegrass?
Yep. There we go. There's one.
Cannabis. Oh, is that not the same? Um, you know what? I can't name a whole lot.
All right,
You got me.
I pulled a few off the internet just for this conversation.
Oh, good for you. There's quite a few, right? I know there is.
I think so. I think there's like 22 that came over from Europe.
Oh,
But just to name
smokes.
3, other than the Kentucky bluegrass, which you
Yeah.
mentioned, there's broom straw, wild rye, and marsh grass.
Broom straw?
Yeah.
That's hay.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe this article's full of crap.
No, maybe I am. I'm pulling your leg. I have no idea. I've never heard that
Straw
before.
does sound like hay, though. Yeah.
Broom straw.
Yeah.
Because that's how they used to make brooms. There might be something to it.
Maybe.
Yeah, who
And
knows? Who knows, Kevin? Who knows?
so front lawns were not popular before the Civil War. Apparently, that
Oh,
was a big turning point for front lawns.
yeah, I guess the last couple of 100 years we've been making much of a big deal about lawns. And actually, now for most cities, they're trying to promote you have less lawn. You know that, right?
I didn't hear. I
Because of
heard
water
something similar to
consumption.
that.
They promote making bigger gardens or maybe a rock garden or do
Mhm.
something else, a stone garden, some Chinese type of garden with rocks and things and Buddhas, anything,
Yeah.
because a lot of water is wasted. And I mean, I know
Mhm.
because I do it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The emissions from the lawnmower.
Well, yeah. And you know what? Interesting you brought that one up. Good for you. You got a lot going on today, mister. I haven't had a gas lawnmower for I don't know how long.
What do you use? You use
I
one of
use
those.
the old push mower. It's a dandy thing
Oh,
and it's good
nice.
exercise. And I don't, because I'm not, I'm not like some of the people are out in Vancouver and that who are just crazy. But well, I am a bit crazy about the environment. But no, I'm carrying this on by myself. Hey, did you notice?
Yeah.
I no, I haven't used. And actually, well, my brother, I was going to say your brother's going to think I'm nuts and I'm
Yeah.
probably full of stuff, but it's better for the lawn.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, yeah, because the type of blade, right? It's a
Okay.
different setup because it's going around a decent way,
Yeah.
not just a decent way. Can you
Right.
a decent way?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's better. Doesn't do as much damage to the net. I'm no expert, and we all know that, me
Mhm.
especially. But for me, I found that because I had problems getting my own lawns up to par for a little while, and I went to
Mhm.
that for a couple of reasons, as I mentioned, the cutting of the blade and not having to use gas. And honestly, after a bit of work, it seems to have helped quite a bit, quite a bit.
Mhm.
So you know what? And it's good for you. Get out and push the thing. I mean, what else are you doing? You're watching soccer and hockey or sitting down. Get up. Get
Yeah.
out. Mow
I
your
would,
bloody lawn with
I've
the
always
push
wanted,
mower.
I've always wanted to try those push mowers. They look fascinating. I like,
I don't know
well,
about fascinating, but they're good. I like it. I like it.
save money on gas. There's a
Oh, that
house.
would really turn your crank, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Saving money. Yeah, okay. Right.
Renewable energy. The social aspect of owning a lawn is it's mind blowing for me because there's a house in this neighborhood right now. Their grass is long, like I mean, like it's a foot plus, right? And I can't imagine the cut eye they're getting on a daily basis. But I walked past their house the other day,
Yeah.
and they have posters up all around the property that it says, "Please be patient with us. Apologies for the lawn. Our mower is in the shop. It's being repaired." So they have written excuses all around the property, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
how how long are they going to milk this for? I don't know, but
Well, apparently it's been a while. If it's a foot long,
mm,
right?
yeah. I mean, I don't really care, but
Pretty soon that'll be hiding one of their cars.
yeah,
And who are we to say?
if
Who are we to say?
we're nobody.
No, no.
Yeah.
So anyway, your dad's not pulling one over on you. I have to back him up on this one.
Uh-huh.
And it kills me. It
Yeah.
absolutely kills me, but that's the way she blows.
Yeah. So what's up with you? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Just been pretty busy, and I was able to watch a few of the Euro games.
Nice.
You must be watching all of these.
Yep, I saw England versus
Yeah.
Scotland.
You
England-
watched it.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
That was a really weird game because Scotland looked really good.
They did. They did. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And there's been a big, there's been a lot about that they were going to put on a better show or put on a better game, have a better game. And I still can't believe it's almost as if they won.
Yeah. Well,
the
yeah.
cup with not even getting a goal.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know why
it was a big thing. It was a big thing for them to get through that game.
It is because
They look good.
England's team is so riddled with superstar talent. These are guys. They have the front four attackers. They could join any world team, you know, in the tournament. They're that good.
Yep.
Scotland does not have one single superstar on their team.
No, and you know what? I've never understood that. How can they not? How could they not be another one of these powerhouses?
I don't know. They do have one player that
they're football crazy. Sorry, you go.
I put my foot in my mouth here because I forgot about this left defender named Robertson who plays for Liverpool. He's actually really good, world-class talent.
Okay.
But he's just a defender. You know, I mean, you're not going to win a tournament with a superstar defender. But
no, I guess not. No. Anyhow, I thought they did well.
Yeah, they did really well.
It's a big day.
I was stunned. I was also disappointed in how poor England played. By comparison, they should have slaughtered Scotland.
They didn't seem. Well, I didn't see the whole game, the complete game, most of it, and they didn't really. You're right. I thought they would be. I mean, there was a lot of fanfare and stuff about it. You know, the big game, and I mean, this is a big thing for Scotland and England to play because we know the history of everything with the two of them. So I thought they would be up for that and really put on a show and do a lot better. So, but I was happy because, of course, I'm behind Scotland. I was happy to see them get through that. Like I said, though, it's kind of funny, you know, they don't even get a goal or anything, but we think that's a big thing, but it is in a way. It is. And look at, did you see any of France and Turkey?
France and Turkey.
Oh, was it Hungary or Turkey?
It's Hungary. I haven't seen it.
It was Hungary. Hungary, you're right. So I ended up watching some of that. That was yesterday afternoon. I thought France was so much better. I thought they had a great team, France.
They do. They're supposed to be number one, the best one on the planet.
I was pretty surprised, unless Hungary is that good.
They're not.
I never would have realized that. No, well, they look good.
They must have been hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew that was coming. Somebody had to drop it.
I should have said that. Jeez. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. So the for the most part, I think they've been pretty good games. And I was glad to see at least that with England and Scotland, they were banging each other around a bit. That's always good to see,
Yeah.
as far as I'm
Actually,
concerned.
they were banging each other, and
Yeah.
they were banging each other like old style banging each other. Like,
Yes. And that, I think it's great.
yeah, it was exciting. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm noticing that the commentators, I know one guy's English and one guy's Scottish, but they're very biased towards England. It's quite evident to me when I watch the games that the commentators are in love with England and they will not say bad things about them. There
That's
was a
just wrong.
there was a play there was a play where the English player, Calvin Phillips, had literally wrapped his legs around the Scottish player who was
I think
trying
I
to
know
get
what
up
you're
and
talking
run away
about.
from him.
Yeah.
And both the
Yeah.
English commentator and the Scottish commentator were both saying that the guy did nothing wrong. He was just playing the game. And that
Yeah.
it was indeed the Scottish guy's fault for getting tangled
Yeah.
up with the English player.
Yeah, exactly. So if the cleat was on the other foot,
Eh, nice.
right, they wouldn't get. Yeah, see that? I threw that in, right?
Yeah.
The cleats is the shoe. It would be the other way around. Oh yeah, it'd be the Scottish guy was the problem. Yeah, I see. You know what? There is a lot of bias, and I think with the football more than any other sport that I've seen, especially with the commentators, it really is. But
Mhm.
that's the way they are.
And if it's not the international games, then
Mhm.
it's Manchester United that the commentators are in love with, and
Yeah,
they're always definitely biased towards Manchester
and you know
United.
what? And especially with the replays that they have now. I mean, the quality of replay now is slow, not only slow motion, but everything's in high def. So now, if they play those clips over during the broadcast, you can clearly see. And a lot of times you've seen this too, where these guys, and that's the only real beef I've had with soccer, football, the performances that go on. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
these are fit, tough men
yeah,
to be able to do that. And they go down like it just drives me up the wall. And especially now when you see the replays, which can be super slow motion now, you can catch everything. I think they should have that right down on the field and get rid of this bloody nonsense that goes on all the time because the show they put on, slamming their arms, hands against the ground. It's as if they've just lost a limb,
yeah,
right?
and yeah, 100
And it
percent.
works every time. I just can't. That's the one thing because growing up didn't have much to do with watching soccer, but as mentioned before, when we talk, when the kids got into it and I started to understand the game, I liked it. That's the one thing still that annoys the hell out of me, and the fact nothing has been done to even try to eliminate that. I
Well,
mean, come on,
they are
please,
trying. They are trying.
please.
I
They
think actually was it the England Scotland game? I think a player got a card for simulation they call it, which basically means diving. The Scottish striker
they need
got
to
a
do more
yellow
of
card.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
That's why they brought it into hockey, Kevin, right?
yeah,
They would call that type of thing, and I think they absolutely should. But this stuff, and I guess it was Hungary that I was watching against France, and they, I think, both teams guilty of it. But man, the acting going on was absolutely Shakespearean.
well, if you don't go down, Dave, you do
You
not
don't
get the
get the
call.
penalty, you don't get the advantage. I get
Yeah,
that. But what a lousy way.
yeah, it's a bad
But
system.
who am I to say this? I mean, these
Mhm.
guys are making millions of dollars in a sport that everybody loves. But anyway, so it's been pretty good so far, the Euro Cup. I think it's been enjoyable. I don't know who plays today. Spain. Did you watch the Spain game? With
No,
Germany.
oh,
Germans.
don't spoil that one for me because I'm going to watch that Germany Portugal that happened yesterday.
I
I'm
won't say a word.
I'm still going to watch that game because that's
And what's
those are
his face? Ronaldo.
yeah.
He is fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I won't tell you the outcome. You want to watch it, but
yeah.
the stuff this guy does. I mean, this is just second nature to him. He's fantastic. He really
He
is.
he makes soccer players look lazy. Like he's just so
Yeah,
dedicated to the gym
that's a
and
good
his
point.
craft, right?
Yes, he's fantastic. The moves he makes, and he's very good. He's very good, I
Yeah,
think. You don't see him diving around all the time. At least I haven't seen him do any of that crap. He's a smart player.
Yeah, he is.
Sometimes you think, and really good players are like that, but you think they're dogging it up front there, right on the offense, and they're watching and he made some great moves. I
Hmm.
mean, I know about the outcome, but he made some great moves. He's smart, great to watch.
He does.
Reminds me of myself.
Yeah, he does do too many moves, right? But
Well,
hey, I turn on his games to watch him do the moves. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I want to be entertained, and when he does his fancy footwork stuff, I'm entertained. So do as many moves as you want, Ronaldo.
exactly. Yeah,
So
and he doesn't. Yeah, you're probably right on that note, but he doesn't screw up too much either.
at a
Right when
time.
he makes some great plays. He sets some people up. He's fantastic.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this he added, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, because he's 35 now, I think, right? So he's almost done.
I think you're right. Yeah,
But
yeah,
now in his later years, he can now jump through the air and soar like an eagle, but and do those headers.
yeah.
He added that layer to his game, and now he's just a complete player.
I don't think I don't think personally watching him, and I don't see a lot of him. I do in tournaments like this. I think he's got a few more good years to go,
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
right? If he is
Yeah.
35 or whatever, but I think he's different.
Yeah.
I think barring any kind of crazy injury, he's got longevity.
Hmm.
He doesn't, to me anyway, he doesn't look like he's slowed down.
I think he's slowed down a bit,
Maybe a notch.
but he's
No, but
at.
what he can do, the plays he can make, and
Mhm.
I think more than ever, he's playing smart,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
right? So he'll play. I think he'll learn to play to his own ability and
Mhm.
look good for it.
He could be the
Okay.
next Zlatan. I don't know if you've heard of Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
No, no.
He's this. I think he's a
Say
six
that.
foot
Say that last name one more time. That what?
Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic. Okay.
Yeah, he's from Sweden. He's 6'4", but he's 40 years old and he's still playing for AC Milan. 40 years old.
Wow.
Like that doesn't happen.
No.
This guy played for AC Milan. He played for
No.
Barcelona. Played for Paris Saint-Germain. He came over to the MLS and played for was it LA Galaxy, I think, for a season. And then
Yep.
he went. Then he went over to Manchester United, or maybe he left Manchester United for the MLS. Whatever. He's back to AC Milan. This guy can't be stopped. I mean, he's injured right now, so technically somebody did stop him. But
Yeah. But
he was,
so what? Yeah, he's got. I didn't know that name, so I don't see much. Sweden. He's playing
yeah,
on. Yeah,
uh,
I don't know
yeah.
about him
He
too much about.
you should see his interviews. He's actually quite the comedian. He's pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
Speaks English.
quite well. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't most Swedish people speak English quite well. Like
They think they do.
look at Matt Sundin.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
You wouldn't even know
You're
that
right.
guy was from Sweden if somebody didn't tell you, right?
No, but you know what? A lot of, and actually, having said that, a lot of Scandinavians, Europeans, even well, they all they're all learning English,
Yeah.
right, as they're growing up because they do pretty well. I
Mhm.
mean, whereas with us, we just, for the most part, English is it,
Yeah. I wonder why
right?
that is.
I think it's fantastic when people can pick up even one extra language, and some of these guys can men and women can speak a few languages. I think it's
Yeah.
fantastic when you can do that because I have no idea how
I
they
wonder
do
if
it.
it's because they're all in such close proximity over there, the countries. They must get each other's
Probably.
TV channels, right? And
Yeah, that could be it.
and they're flicking through the stations and they're like, well, this movie looks good, but it's in Italian. Oh well, I'll just learn Italian.
Why not?
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've done pretty well here today. I'm gonna cut this
Fantastic.
now and post
Good
it.
stuff.
I don't think I'm gonna have to do much editing on this one.
We'll see. You'll think of something. Just leave some of me in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Next week.
Yep. Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin. I wondered when you were going to say that.